Okay, so if you've seen at least one of my videos, you can probably figure out a few things. Those being I spend all my time in the editor, have no life whatsoever, and live off of Red Bull and 20 minutes of sleep. Until you look at my incredibly decent upload schedule and immediately take that all back. What I'm trying to say is, I know editors. I've used a lot of editors during the years, and I absolutely know how much of a jackpot it is to get a good free editor that doesn't cost half my soul. However, recently I upgraded to Windows 11 because I need more reason to hate my life. And I see that Microsoft has made their own free video editor of their own. I honestly didn't know what surprised me more, the fact that there's now a free video editing software on everyone's devices, or the fact that I didn't uninstall every other Microsoft pre-installed application that wasn't Solitaire. So naturally, I went over to try it. Oh boy, we have a lot of things to talk about for this one. First thing that happens is you get a choice to either do it yourself, or you could just be completely lazy and leave it up to an AI. Create a video with AI. Okay, let's first off, I have a voiceover thing that I made Darkblocks send to me, which we'll get back to in a second. Once you're in the editor, what is this? What is this? Why is this here? Why is there so little effects? What? Okay. Let me just start off with some of the good things. Mainly because that's the shorter list. First of all, this thing actually has a decent timeline system. It isn't as difficult as other softwares and free video editors, but as long as you have an empty tray you can just drag clips into, then you shouldn't really be able to mess it up. Second of all, this actually has some decent filters and effects. Okay, this is the very first test. Do they have green screen? Thing, I swear, if they locked green screen behind the premium wall, absolutely. Yes! Oh, is it glitch? Ooh. In a lot of other editing softwares, for instance, you have to manually color split and have a blocky wave so you can get a decent VHS effect. Same goes with glitch and retro. Here, it's basically just an effects preset you can slap on. It's not that difficult. Seriously, it's a CPU lifesaver. Do you have any idea how much trouble and pain I had to go through that poison video? The transitions are fine, maybe mediocre at worst, and the software actually has some pretty decent stock images and stock videos that are inbuilt into the software. It has free music you can use, which in my opinion don't really fit the theme they'll set. Okay, all of that stock image footage is just sad. I'm sad. Speaking of sad, that sounds like the least saddening music I think I've ever heard in my life. Piano, guitar in there, scam. I don't know who designed the music for this software, but they need the opposite of a raise. Chill! Wait a second. I thought that was the beginning of a Lovejoy song. But, they did pretty good with the free lo-fi. I'm not usually a big fan of free lo-fi, so there you go Microsoft, here's a sticker. It comes with its own set of backgrounds and some other interesting stickers, and, yeah, I'm out of ideas. Let's talk about why this thing frickin' sucks. First of all, why is there no movement tween? Why can't I move images at all on their own without making them a transition? Microsoft, you own PowerPoint. That has its own feature and built into it. Why can't you just put that in this? I want to continue on with this video. I can't even make an out transition. I can't even send him away. Okay, listen, I have an idea. Green screen. It becomes nothing. We get a free transition. A free, empty transition. Speaking of PowerPoint, look at the collection of transition that has, and look at the amount of transitions this thing has. Whoa! Also, what is this upgrade thing? Why do I have to pay for most of the app that can't even do much in the first place? Microsoft, you don't need more I mean, just look at this. Literally, Microsoft wants me to pay like $2 a month for a sticker I can just look up off of the internet. Is this a joke? I have to pay for a stop sign. I have to pay for a terrible mess. You want to go through all the countries of the world with me? We have Italy, we have China, South Africa, we have Australia, we have America, we have Canada, and only those. Oh, Great Britain is there too. Oh, and Mexico. Oh, and chess, the nation. Also, this thing has so many useless effects, and for some reason camera shake isn't one of them. Why? What am I meant to do now? And perhaps the thing that annoys me the most is the rotate tool is freaking broken! What is this rotate feature? Why can't I set it to a 45-degree angle? Why is it stuck on 90, 180, and 270? What is this stupid? Also, the fade's kind of broken on transitions. I know this is a free video editor, but it's missing so many basic things. The only thing you ever want to do on this is make cuts and montages. Okay, hold on. There's a redeeming quality here. It doesn't have a watermark, I don't think. And there's an auto captions feature, which I bet is broken, but at least they tried. Now, this is what happens when you send an AI this video and these stupid tools. Guess what? It doesn't want to use this thing either. The only thing this AI does is chop the clip down a bunch and add some fade into it. Like, what? Also, there's music if you really want to. Don't expect the templates to be a redeeming quality here. They are so 2018 trying to be 2023. Well, that was short-lived. This would be the segment of the video where I told you to absolutely do not consider this thing at all because it's freaking terrible, if it wasn't for one minor detail. Yeah, pretty much everything you've seen so far was edited by this hunk of garbage, hoping that I didn't make it entirely obvious. Final thoughts on this thing. Considering that it's a free editing software, and unlike Filmora, which has this frickin' thing that tarnishes its whole career, it isn't actually that bad. That was a complete lie. After using this thing forever, it's absolutely awful. It's simple, no, easy to learn, lies, and an all-hell thing to use when making something like this. Okay, this is actually right. I get the feeling this is mainly for montages and IRL/gaming content. So, sorry PNG YouTubers and game theorists, you'll probably have to find something else. Anyway, this is the end of the video, so go watch some actual decent content made by a good editing software, and always remember, if you don't have the money, this is a decent choice. If you do not consider this thing, it is hell.
Yeah, life gets pretty boring, but that's fine. Whatever, skill issue. If life sucks, just, don't. Life. Don't do anti-life. Life bad.
I'm sorry for wasting your time.